Hey everybody, I wanted to make this video to share a couple different personal things going on in my life, and I'm also going to be doing a Q&A. So if you have any questions, I'll be answering those later. I'll be specifically talking about like personal stuff. I don't usually talk about personal stuff on this channel. It's usually Amazon, but yeah, I just wanted to share a couple different, personal life updates. And before I do that, I do want to mention that if you probably know, if you've been watching this channel, my Amazon FBA program is open. There's I think 18 spots left. We had started out with 50 spots available. There's only 18 spots left. You can go to passionproductformula.com. There's also a link down below in the description if you want to get information about that. But yeah, I just wanted to share with you guys a couple different things because there's been some massive changes in my life in the last year, and I haven't really talked about any of these things on this channel. It's actually been over the last year and a half or so. And so I figured I'd share a couple different things, talk about a couple shifts that are going to be happening here on this YouTube channel. I don't plan on quitting YouTube per se, but there's definitely going to be some changes, and you've probably already started to see them. And so let me just talk about one of the first things, and it's a little bit vulnerable of a share. This is a little bit more on the personal side, like I said, but a little over a year ago, about a year and a half ago, I actually ended a relationship that I'd been in for a very long time. Amazing woman. I have nothing negative to say about her. We ended on very positive terms, but I've been shifting my focus a little bit. I've been focusing less on Amazon, less on YouTube, and trying to focus more on my personal life. And that's one of the things that I want to mention is that a big reason why I started my first Amazon business was to make passive income. So if you know my story, I quit my corporate job in order to be able to make 6 figures a year passive income. That was my goal when I quit my corporate job. And since then, I'm now making, and I don't say this to brag, but I'm making 7 figures, quote unquote, passive income. And when I say passive, I'm working 10 to 20 hours a week. Again, I don't say any of that to brag. Hopefully that inspires some of you guys. So I'll be talking about some Amazon stuff in a second, but one of the big shifts I've been making in 2025 is focusing more on my personal life, and specifically with dating. Finding a partner is something that's very important to me. Finding someone that I'm interested in being with is, finding a partner. And for me, there's a few different things I look for: smart, kind, growth mindset. And obviously I live here in Los Angeles. So yeah, I've been focusing here, and this is a shout out to anybody out there that watches the YouTube channel that thinks maybe we'd be a good match. I'd always love to connect. And that's one of the things that actually it's funny because I have gone on dates, and every once in a while a girl will know about the YouTube channel, and it seems to be a positive thing. I mean, this is something I'm very much passionate about. So anyways, I'm putting more of my energy into dating. And if you think you know someone, especially in the LA area, that might be a good match, hit me up, travis@passionproduct.com, or my Instagram. My Instagram is just Travis Marziani. So yeah, I'm just putting that out there. And maybe later in this video, I'll talk a little bit more about what I'm looking for in a relationship, but that's not the only thing I wanted to talk about in this video. I want to talk about all kinds of different updates. And I see we got 39 people watching live. Definitely hit that like button if you haven't yet. And in this video, like I said, I'm going to not be talking about Amazon FBA questions. I won't be answering as many of those. I might answer a couple of those if I see, but if you are looking to get your Amazon FBA questions answered, I highly recommend joining the Passion Product Formula, my Amazon FBA program, because we do have weekly live Q&As. So another big shift that's going to be happening, I don't know if I mentioned it in this video, but I've mentioned it in previous videos, is I'm going to be going to Koh Phangan, Thailand for 6 weeks, and I might film 1 or 2 videos while I'm out there, but I'm going to take a break from filming videos. And instead, we've been doing a couple different things here on this channel that I'm really excited about. One of the things that we've been doing is sending cameras to students and other Amazon sellers, but specifically students that are in the Amazon FBA program, the Passion Products Formula. We're trying to do, basically, it's free marketing for all our students. And so that's another reason to join this program is when you join this program, you can actually be featured on this YouTube channel. I mean, to be honest, we'll feature other Amazon sellers as well. So even if you just watch this channel and you sell on Amazon, email us, travis@passionproduct.com. We'd love to get your story. You've probably seen on our channel, on this channel here, we feature a lot of real Amazon seller stories. We try to, we tell the real numbers. We always ask people that come on our on the channel that make videos for us to share with us the startup costs, the revenue, all their different, operating costs, and their final profit. So yeah, we're up to 11 likes, guys. Thank you. We got 36 people watching. Again, this is an experimental style of video for me. But yeah, let me share some updates with you. So that's one of the things we've been doing is sending out cameras to people. I've been getting people to come into the studio and film videos as well. And we're going to keep experimenting with that. And we're going to try to get real people to make videos like talking about, do they think it's too late to sell on Amazon? Is Amazon FBA dead? Things like that, which it's not. I mean, here, let me pull it up. I showed this in the last live I did, but I want to show you guys something really cool. Yeah, look at this. You know, you see that 110K sales in the last 30 days, 2,300 so far today. It's 9 a.m. here. So yeah, Amazon's definitely not dead. This is a business that I launched. This is Carnivore Electrolytes and a couple other businesses I launched in the last couple months. So Amazon FBA is definitely not dead. But anyways, one of the things we're going to be doing here on the channel is getting more random real people to talk about their experiences selling on Amazon. I also have two people that work with me. If you watched the live I did last, like on Friday, Cam and Connor, I want them to start, they're going to start filming videos here on this channel. And part of the goal of this is so that I don't need to film every video that goes on this channel. It'll allow me to get more high quality videos to you guys. So that's a big shift. But honestly, again, a big reason why I'm doing this is so that I can focus more of my energy into my personal life, self-development, in dating, to be just blunt. And I think self-improvement, self-development, and dating actually kind of go really hand in hand. Because for me, I think in order to date the kind of person that I want to date, it's like you got to constantly become the best version of yourself. And it's not that there's anything wrong with you or me or whatever. One of the big things that I've been realizing is just learning how to love yourself. It's such a cliche thing, but what does that mean? It means how to like put that energy and feel good in your own body, feel good being by yourself, being single, all that kind of stuff. Anyways, this is a lot of personal shares. We're up to like almost 50 people hearing me. So I will be doing Q&A, like I said. So if anyone has questions, so we have Bontai, I don't even know how to say the name. I'll say Bontai. Started an Amazon business 2 months ago, made around $5,500. Net profits $2,100. I want to know how can I increase my product visibility organically. All right, Bontai, send us an email, travis@passionproduct.com. We'll get you on the channel. We'll film a video with you, and then we'll talk a little bit after that. If not myself, then someone on my team will talk through. That's like another benefit. If you come on the channel, then I'd love to have you. You know, we do a little bit of a one-on-one session. Guys, we're up to 50 people watching this. Amazing. Make sure to smash that like button if you have not yet. So another thing that I want to mention is I am looking to hire more people for this team. In the last year and a half, like the last year and a half or so, the team has blown up. About a year and a half ago, I had 4 VAs, 4 virtual assistants in the Philippines, 2 editors, a social media person, and like just an overall generalist VA. Since then, I think we have around 15 people in the Philippines, and we have like 4 people in the United States and 1 person in Spain. So the team has been growing like crazy. And I want to put this out there. If you are looking for a job, specifically, if you're looking for a job, if you want to work with me, that would be excited for you to work with me. I'm looking for high-level people, someone ideally in the United States. Though if you're international, feel free to apply. You'd have to have good English, and $40,000 to $80,000 a year. I'm looking for a couple different positions, actually. And you know what? Maybe I'll talk about that. Here, let me pull up. I have the criteria that I'm looking for, and I see there's a couple other questions that we have here. All right. Yeah, see, it's funny. I wanted to make this video and talk more about personal stuff, but everyone's got Amazon questions for me. And so one thing that I'm very passionate about is mindset and productivity. So I might just share with you guys some of my top mindset and productivity tips in a little bit, even if people don't have questions, and we'll see. Maybe I'll get to some of these questions here. But like I said, really, if you want to get your Amazon questions asked, that's why you join the program. You get weekly Q&A calls here. So let me see if I can find my document here where I have the criteria of like what I'm looking for in hiring someone. But let's see, maybe that's it. Yeah, so okay, cool. So I'll go over this in a second. Let me just go over the questions, see if there's anything. Yeah, L Ted said good and bads of sourcing/shipping from overseas. Yeah, I've got a ton of videos about that on the channel. I would check out the other videos. I'd like to start my own Amazon store for home and kitchen accessories. Could you please help me get started? Yeah, I can. Join the Passion Products formula. Like, guys, here, let me just show you. I mean, I got a ton of free content here. So this is one of the things, it's just like, and I mean this with so much love, but you got to imagine I answer the same questions over and over and over again. That's why I created my online program, the Passion Products Formula, was because I don't want to spend my energy answering the same questions. One of the things, and here's a personal productivity hack, I'm a big fan of once you've done something one time, record it or teach someone else how to do it and never do it again. And I might answer some of these questions, later on the live, but I want to show you guys something really quick. Yeah, so like as I was mentioning, if you go to passionproductsformula.com, you can see this here. We got the program. And here's another thing. I don't know if I'm really supposed to be sharing this, but we are going to be upping the price to $2,000 in February. So this might be your last chance to get it at $997, and you get like lifetime access, weekly Q&A calls, all kind of different things. I won't spend too much time talking about that. Let me get back to the Q&A call. But before I do the Q&A call, here, I don't know how to shift this. Let's go here. Boom. Before I do the Q&A call, maybe I'll share a little bit about what we're looking to hire for. All right. And you know what? I might put this as a separate video on the channel, but like people that are watching this right now, you'll get the jump, because I'm not going to release this video. If I do this as a video, I'm not going to release it for a few months. So if you are looking to work with me, basically it's a paid internship, highly paid. We're going to $40,000 to $80,000 a year. We're also looking for people overseas, and if to you you're willing to take less money in order to get this job, that would put you ahead. All right. So here's like what I'm going to be. This would be basically what the job description is going to be like. Let's see. All right. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. I'm going to teach you everything that I know about YouTube, Amazon FBA, making money online, everything that I've learned in the last 12 years of being an entrepreneur, and I'm going to pay you to do it. I'm actually looking to hire 3 different positions, and maybe even more positions, but the first position that I'm looking to hire, and I'd love to hire you for, is a role where I teach you everything. You're just a generalist. Maybe you'll help us with starting more Amazon businesses. You could help us with the YouTube channel. There's all kinds of different things. I'm really looking just for a smart individual that can figure things out and help us with anything. I'm also looking to hire a ideally full-time writer that will help us to make YouTube videos and do copywriting. So if you enjoy writing and you want to learn how to use that skill in order to make money, that's writing YouTube scripts, writing copy. Like when I say copy, it's emails. I recently launched my Amazon FBA program, and it's like all the writing that's on that page. If you're a good writer, you can use that skill in order to convince people to buy things that's in their best interest. So I'm looking for an all-around person that's just smart that I could hire, as well as a writer and also a creative director. And when I say creative director, I mean someone that will basically oversee all the production, maybe even be able to hold the camera, go out in the field with us and shoot videos, look at thumbnails, like all these different aspects of running a YouTube channel. Those are the 3 main positions. But if you're a smart individual, you're hardworking, I'm looking for those kind of people. The best people that I've hired on my team have come from this kind of a video, my YouTube audience. I'm looking for someone that's excited about the opportunity to work with me and to learn from me. And if that is you, then what I want you to do is submit a 3 to 5 minute YouTube video. I'm going to have a Google form down below, or you can just email travis@passionproduct.com. But I'll have a Google form down below where you can put your video in the form, and we'll ask you a couple different questions, like why do you want this job? And in the video, give me 3 to 5 minutes talking about yourself, why you'd be a good fit for this job, and why you want this job. I'd say for now, no more than 5 minutes. If we like what we see, we'll follow up with you. Ideally, I'm looking, in an ideal world, I'm looking for someone that is either lives in LA or is willing to move to LA. But even if you're not willing to move to LA, no worries. I'm looking to hire people all over the place. So again, ideally someone that lives in the United States or has pretty good English because of time zones and everything. But one of our best employees right now lives in Spain, and a lot of our employees live in the Philippines. Let me see if there's anything else I want. And you really don't need any prior experience for this job. We'll teach you everything that you need on the job. The number one thing I've seen is people that are smart and hardworking, they end up having a lot of success when working at this. I was going to say, the number one thing I've seen is when people are smart and hardworking, they'll end up having success. Trying to see what else. Yay, someone caught me live. All right, we got a bunch of different questions here. I'll get to in a second. And if you do send an email to travis@passionproduct.com, I want the email to say, I want to work for you, Travis. Actually, is that what I want? Okay, maybe I'll do a different too. Yeah. Also in the video, talk about why I should pick you, what your favorite book is. And let's try to get, okay. And let's try to get all the, and in order to be considered for this role, I want within a month of launching this video, please have sent in your application. All right, so we got a bunch of different questions here. We're down to 40 people. I lost a bunch of people. That's okay. Chat rate is 5, whatever that means. All right, so I'm gonna go over a couple of different of these things. Yeah, Adrian said, I've been in the program for about 8 months. What updates are coming? So the Passion Product Formula is what he's talking about. That the updates that are coming are, we're going to be adding more content, including like a retail arbitrage course. We're going to be updating a lot of the videos. Honestly, nothing's out of date, but people think that things are out of date just because some of the things I filmed a couple years ago, even though the same principles apply, we're going to be doing that. We're going to be doing an expanded product research section. So yeah, guys, I'm going to keep calling it out. Go to passionproductformula.com to sign up. Corey Rock has a question about, the quick answer is, I'm sure I've got, let's see, how can I not use my, yeah, there's companies that can help you out, Corey Rock. I'm sure if I thought about it a little bit more, I could think of more specifics. It's a good reason to join the Passion Product Formula, is to get all these kind of questions answered. Is there installment? Yeah, YTS Power, there is installments. Go to email travis@passionproduct.com and we can work something out with you. Kenny said, are we looking for part-timers? Probably not. You can go ahead and email me and we'll see. Ivan Torres said, can I email you too? Yeah, sure. Yeah, anyone can email me, Travis@passionproduct. Yeah, again, remember the title, I want it to be, I want to work for you. What's up, man? Been watching you so I can get my listing up and running. I have a couple questions. Does my FNSKU go right on top of my UPC? Yeah, put the FNSKU on top of the UPC. Where do I go to update my keywords on my listing? There's a back-end setting. I would Google it. Adrian said, congrats on 400K subs. I've been in the program for about 8 months. Yeah. Launching the product in February. Looking forward to the updates that are coming to the course. Adrian, what's your product? Leave it in the chat. I'm just curious. I don't know if I know about it yet. And also, once you launch, yeah, do a huge, like really try to get as many sales as possible from day one, and then come on the channel. I'd love to have you on the channel. It's free advertising for you. We could talk about your first month selling on Amazon, so maybe like March or something like that. Yeah, Olive Nebula says, is it possible to ask about the course in details? Yeah, what questions do you have? Yeah, Paul Spence said, I want details about the $9.97 course. All right, so a couple people want some details about the program, the Passion Product Formula. You guys, there's only a couple more days to sign up. We got 16 spots left, so it's going to close. Yeah, we got to change this title. Instead of it saying it's open, we just got to say something different. Let me take that. Yeah. All right, well, I'll fix that later. Anyways, so it's 117 step-by-step screen record lessons, live weekly Q&A calls, And then we have an entire community to help you launch your product. So when you join, there's a Facebook group. And that's one of the big things that we're making a big change in 2025 is really trying to increase engagement in that group. But basically, there's been over 2,000 people that have joined this program. And when you join, you get access to anyone and everyone that's ever joined. You can shortcut your results with one-on-one coaching. We do have, when you join, there are some one-on-one coaching sessions that you get. And then, yeah, there's some other bonus courses as well. So Paul says scheduled class setup. So the way that it works is it's a at your own pace. So all the videos are pre-recorded, but then there is also a weekly Q&A call. The weekly Q&A call, you don't even have to show up to live if you don't want. You can actually ask your questions in a Google form ahead of time, and then myself or Cam will answer them for you. And so I don't know exactly what time. We rotate the time of the Q&A call every so often so that people in different time zones and with different schedules can get it. But we record all the calls. And so, yeah, there's no issue with that. So, yeah, definitely would recommend. There's a link down below in the description, or go to passionproductformula.com. Oh, that's so amazing. Adrian said the most valuable part is the other people, the other members. Yeah, like that's one thing. Honestly, how do I say this nicely about myself? When I join a lot of programs, oftentimes I join because I want to meet the other people. I want to network, and that's one of the things. Like, you want to meet other Amazon sellers, or other people that are trying to sell on Amazon that are serious. And one of the ways to do that is to pay a little bit of money to get access to other people that have paid a little bit of money. So $9.97 is a freaking steal. Like I said this earlier, and again, I don't know that I'm supposed to say this, but we're going to be raising the price in February. This is your last chance to get it for $9.97. We're going to do it. We're going to raise the price in February to basically $2,000 because everyone else in the space is charging $2,000, and our program is better than theirs. In fact, most people are charging $8,000 for this exact same thing. Okay, so we had some other questions here. We got 54 people watching live, guys. Thank you for watching live. How much is it? So the price is $9.97. I think we can do installments if you email me, travis@passionproduct.com. How much time needs to be dedicated? I'd say 3 to 4 hours a week would be ideal. Honestly, you can launch look, I'm not saying that I've launched Amazon businesses spending less than 24 hours actually working on the business. Now, if you're brand new to this, that might not be realistic. I'm not saying that it is for everyone, but carnivore electrolytes, we spent less than 24 hours on that. And I showed it earlier, but let's update this again. So let's see if I can get it. I don't know if it worked, but yeah, we've done $2,300 in sales. And so far today, $110,000 in the last 30 days. Okay, so we got, hey, MCOC Kavir, email us, travis@passionproduct.com. You're doing 80K a month. That's amazing. 400 product reviews. We'd love to have you on the channel and feature you. And then we could also do a little, for free in exchange for you coming on, we could do a little consulting session. As far as how much you should be spending, honestly, as much as you're willing to, as much as you can, as long as it's profitable. That's what I would say. Okay, so let me go back to Olive Nebula. Retired Navy, full-time student, and need to plan my time out. My wife and I plan to work together to make sure we attend. Yeah, so you don't actually need to, there's only one weekly Q&A call. The rest of the stuff is self-paced, Olive, so I would definitely recommend checking it out. Like I said, you can go to passionproductformula.com to check that out. Oh, Adrian said, are we planning on doing another Passion Product Live? It'd be great to get to meet the other members in person. Yeah, we've been talking about that. So here, let me give you guys a little sneak peek behind the curtain here. It's a lot of work to do a live event, and you don't make any money. It's like completely just a labor of love. In fact, probably would lose money. So I do think we're going to do it, though, anyways. The hard thing is, because it's a lot of work marketing it, and then you break even. Versus if I put that same amount of work into marketing something like the Passion Product Formula, I make, a lot of money. So that's the hard part. Okay, Corey Rock did sign up. Okay, amazing. Yeah, glad to hear that. Corey, let me see what your question was again. Yeah, the virtual address, I've never done it, so I don't want to give you the wrong information. I could research it a little bit, but I think you could research it just as well as I could. There are services that'll do that for you. I forget the name of them off the top of my head. I already shared my email, YTS Power. Yeah, Pinarello Rider. We have a ton of success stories coming up this year. Very excited. And in fact, I'm going to be probably later today even just filming a video talking about carnivore electrolytes again, just because we've been doing such crazy numbers. And I'll be talking about, like, Amazon FBA. I tried Amazon FBA in 2025. MCOC wants to keep things private. Yeah, Zimpy says, what do you do if you feel burnt out of filming videos? Well, one of the things that I'm going to do is go to Thailand for 6 weeks and stop filming videos. Thanks, Pinarello Rider. Appreciate it. Yeah, Olive, would love to have you as part of the program. Obviously, yeah. Like, I think it's funny because I talk about this all the time on the channel, and it gets so repetitive that maybe it doesn't seem as genuine, but it's just such, and look, I understand it's a lot of money, but it's also such a small amount of money to join a program like this compared to what you get out of it. And that's actually a reminder for myself, because this is 2025 to me is the year of hiring coaches, mentors, spending my money in order to slingshot myself into success. Because I've tried to do it on my own. I've tried to do a lot. I've tried to have, success with this kind of, with all kinds of different things on my own. And it's very, very hard. Sam said, are we planning to do PPC for carnivore electrolytes? We're running out of inventory. So I turn off PPC. We turn it on, we turn it off. We're doing such crazy, it is insane. So I've talked about this before on the channel, but I honestly launched carnivore electrolytes just for fun. I just thought it'd be like a fun side project. I did it in order so that I could make a tutorial for YouTube. I just wanted to make a YouTube video. I wanted to experiment and see, could I start an Amazon business in 7 days? I released that as a video. The video did not do well, but the carnivore electrolytes is doing super well. So I thought I was going to be getting 3 to 4 sales a day. We're now getting 300 sales a day, at least in the last couple of days. So yeah, it was actually funny because my writer was like, hey, Travis, this was before we launched carnivore electrolytes. He's like, I hate to ask this, but is Amazon still a good opportunity? And I said, yeah, it is. And he's like, okay. And then we launched this business, and he's like, yeah, you're right. It is a huge opportunity. Yeah, so I don't know, Olive, if you saw this, but Adrian said, feel free to hit him up. And that's, whether or not you join, talk to Adrian. That would be great. If you guys both want to email me, maybe I can connect you guys. That would be travis@passionproduct.com. And just put a reminder like, hey, I want to be connected to Adrian, and hey, I want to be connected to Olive. Yeah, and that's something I want to do. Like, that is something I'm passionate about, is connecting students. And that's something we're going to do an even better job of with the Passion Product Formula in 2025. It just takes work, right? It takes energy. And I'm probably going to end up paying my assistant to do that. So, or if you guys want to share your emails in the chat or however you can, I just don't know if it's that easy to do, if you want to be that public about it. Okay, he was asking. I thought, Adrian, you were asking me if I had Instagram. I do. I'm trying to grow my Instagram, by the way. I know you're talking to Olive. But my Instagram, for everybody watching, Travis Marziani, that's another thing we're going to be doing, is growing the Instagram. Guys, there's so much opportunity to make money online right now. And look, obviously on this channel, I talk about Amazon FBA. I'm going to start talking about other things as well. And the reason why, there's a few reasons why. One, I've made so many videos about Amazon, literally maybe 1,000, or hundreds at least. Hundreds. I've done 1,000 YouTube videos in total, hundreds about Amazon. So anyways, yeah, guys, let's see what else is. If there's any other questions, I'm happy to answer them. Like I said, definitely join the Passion Product Formula before the spots run out. Ivan sent me an email as well. Like I said, and here's just a humble ask for anybody that watches this channel. that knows someone that might be a good fit. And maybe I'll talk a little bit about what I'm looking for in a relationship. I don't know. This is a personal share. But yeah, smart, kind, growth mindset, obviously beautiful. That's a no-brainer. And maybe I can talk about what that looks like. But I'm really looking for someone that is free. And when I say free, or at least wants freedom in their life, like I have a ton of freedom in my life. I could stop working for months and I'm fine. I have location independence. Like I'm able to live anywhere in the world. I live in Santa Monica, which is by Los Angeles for people that don't know. And I love it here. But I want to be in a relationship with someone that is, I don't want a lawyer. I don't want like someone that's working 80 hours. There's so many women out there that are working like 40, 50, 60, 80 hours a week and they're making less money than I am. And I'm like, girl, I can't date you. If like that just doesn't make sense. Like you're working too hard. I definitely want a woman that's inner feminine, that's flowy, that is ideally, my like ideal type of girl is a life coach or yoga teacher, someone that's got a little bit of a spiritual nature to them. But the growth mindset is so important to me. I want someone that wants to grow together with me because growth, as you can tell on this channel, is like a huge part of my life. And what that means to me is someone that wants to like take salsa classes together, get better at salsa, someone that wants to, maybe learn how to cook together, or just like any way, like learning new skills together and working on ourselves. I'm going to be doing a bunch of yoga retreats and some tantra retreats in Copenhagen, Thailand. And like, that's the kind of stuff, like working on the deep inner work stuff, like I have all these things in me that I can see are preventing me from becoming my best self. And it's great when you have a partner that can work on that with you. So that's another one of those things. I want a partner, right? Like that's what I'm looking for. So again, if you know anyone that might be a good fit, or you are someone that it might be a good fit, then DM me, Travis Marziani, on Instagram, or just send me an email, travis@passionproduct. So we have Adrian, did Valentine do the A+ content for carnivore electrolytes? No. So if you guys want the A+ content that I did, go to FBA Creatives. So I actually started this business. I'm one of the co-owners, or whatever. I'm the main owner, basically. But FBA Creatives, it's so affordable. And I think if you use Travis or Travis50, you get 50% off. So I would definitely use FBA Creatives. Yeah, 50% off your first graphic. Put your email address. We'll send you a coupon code. Yeah, but yeah, you can see there. Let's see. We got some other questions here. How long did it take me to learn/optimize PPC? I mean, to learn it years, but like, yeah, it's not that hard. I mean, I've got in the Passion Product Formula, there is a whole section dedicated to PPC, and that's another thing that we're going to be improving. Even more so. Yeah, the copywriter position could definitely be remote, LTED. The main position I'd love to be in LA is like kind of the overall position, the person that can do anything and everything. Olive's a salsa instructor from Puerto Rico. If you know some salsa ladies in LA, definitely hit me up. K89 said, hello from Sweden. How many spots are left this round of the Passion Product Formula? Looks like we have 16 spots left. All right. Yeah, that's fine. Valentine does not work with FBA Creatives. He was someone else on the side. I got to email him then, because I think okay, that reminds me. Let me just write that down. I got to email Valentine. Yeah, he's his own independent contractor. Yeah, but great guy. He does good work. All right, let me see if there's anything else I want to share with you guys before we wrap it up. Yeah, I mean, I guess I just want to share from my perspective that, like, starting an Amazon business, dude, I say this kind of stuff all the time. Hopefully this isn't overly repetitive, but starting an Amazon business was like that first thing that really led to me having, let me turn this off. I don't need this recording. Led to me like getting freedom in my life. And so making that first 6 figures passive income which I was able to do through Performance Nut Butter, that led to me being able to like relax and figure out what do I really want to do with my life. And from there, I mean, the YouTube channel, the coaching program, all that kind of stuff, I do make good money from that. Don't get me wrong, but like it all started with me from Amazon, because I think that's the easiest way to create a passive income business. And once you have that passive income, it gives you time freedom, location freedom, the ability to like figure out what you really want to do with your life. MD Vlog says, after joining the program, how many months to start Amazon? It depends. I'd say on the quick side, 3 to 6 months. But you know, you can take as long as you want. And sometimes things do take longer. Like, don't get me wrong, but I've started Amazon businesses in 3 months. Like from idea to launch, 3 months. But the things that take a long time are usually just waiting for the manufacturer. Nahid said, what are the profit margins on carnivore electrolytes? Insane, like 40-50%. It's insane profit margins. I'll be doing a video in the next couple weeks on the channel. I've done videos on the channel where I talk about it. We up the price to $37.99. We buy it for $7. So, you know, once you subtract out all the Amazon fees and everything, we're talking like 40-50%. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, Olive, make sure to, if you're going to join in the next couple days, because it's closing, registration is closing, and like I said, we only have 16 spots left, so you want to make sure you get those spots before it's too late. All right, guys, make sure you smash that like button if you haven't yet. We're at 21 likes and 47 people watching, 48 people watching. I'll see if there's 1 or 2 more questions, and then I'm going to wrap it up here. But yeah, like I said, one of the big call to actions, if you are looking for a role working with me, like, dude, I think it's a freaking dream opportunity. Like, I basically will pay you, and you get to be my mentee. Like, I'm your mentor. I need a U.S. bank account. Where am I money from? Yeah, K89 asked how to create a U.S. bank account. There's a bunch of different online websites. I have videos where I talk about this. I forget the name of them off the top of my head, but there's a bunch of different ones. I think Payoneer is one. Yeah, Payoneer isn't one. There's a bunch of other ones as well. So Chris asked, how long after launch am I profitable? So there's a difference between profitability and cash flow. Within the first month, I was profitable. But the problem is you make that money and you have to reinvest it into inventory. So it takes a little while. It probably takes, 3 to 6 months before you get into like positive cash flow. All right, Ivan said, please give my email a chance. Yeah, I mean, I'll give everyone a chance if they're a good fit for a good fit for me to hire them. Nahid said, I want to sell my brand. How should I do it? Empire Flippers is a good way to do it. I mean, there's a lot of different options. Nahid, we could make a video on this YouTube channel and we could advertise that you're trying to sell it. So that's another option. All right, guys, we're at 22 likes. So yeah, guys, a call to action here. Join the Passion Product Formula before it's too late. We got these spots left over here. Thank you guys all for watching. I might do another one of these. You know what? If I get 20 comments of people saying that they want me to do another Q&A, I will probably do one on Wednesday. I'll do another Q&A on Wednesday. And then you guys can be prepared. I'll do another Q&A 9 a.m. PST on Wednesday if we get 20 comments saying, I want you to do another one. 20 different people, basically. So with that being said, thank you guys all for tuning in and watching. If you want me to do another live Q&A, leave a comment after this video gets posted that you want me to do another one. And if we get up to 20, I'll do another one. 9 a.m. PST. All right, guys. Peace.